So guys, another useful tool which is widely used in embedded C project is the Objcopy. The Objcopy allows the conversion of the .elf to .binary file. This has been seen already within the optimization level benchmarking session. It allows the conversion of the .elf to other format like Intel.x format or Motorola.strec format and so on. Besides that, this tool allows the manipulation and the modification of the content of the .elf as well as objects files. Manipulation, it means renaming or removing symbols. It allows also adding entire new symbols. It allows removing or renaming existing section, adding new sections, and so on. First of all, we need to invoke this tool, of course, to see the different supported options, like we did for the other ones. So Objcopy minus help, and here we go. We have dozens of supported options. As we can see, this is the conversion one. This we have already tried it, and we know how to invoke it to convert the .elf to other format like the binary one. Now we see those options that allow manipulating the content of the .elf, so we can remove entire sections. We can strip all the symbols that exist within the elf or the object file. We can even manipulate the attribute of functions, name, or symbols to make them weak. We can even add entire new symbols with properly defined new addresses. Here we can actually redefine existing symbols, so we can rename existing symbols. And here we can add new symbol. So this tool actually is quite useful. Now let's invoke it against our .elf and some of our objects files. So we go back to our project. Let's back up this guy here because we are going to manipulate the content of the program.elf. So let's create a backup. So far so good. Now let's try to invoke the tool Objcopy. Copy the path. Now let's try to add a new symbol actually to our program.elf. So it's add symbol. Then we need to specify the section. If you remember in our Linker script, we specified the section .text actually as the container of our code and const data. So we can say that, and then we need to define basically the address of our symbol. Here will be the offset in respect to the start address of our .txt. So I can say 4000. So finally we should see 8 million plus 4000. So it will be 8 million and 4000. This should be the address of our new symbol. Actually, we need to specify the name of the symbol, of course. So let's check out basically the syntax, as you can see. So we need to specify the name. So we go here and we can call it symbol new. Okay, then this is our file. Let's check out. Now let's dump basically our program elf to see the different symbols and function names that exist there. If we remember, we did that using the nm tool, and this was the content. So this was the original content. Now let's do kind of benchmarking and compare it to the new one. So we'll invoke the nm tool again. Then we redirect the output to this guy. Can call it elf dot. Can call it a new actually. .txt. Okay. Now let's open this guy. First of all, let's search for our here we go. So this is our new symbol, as you can see. This is the address. So this is in respect to the start address of the .text section, which is 8 million. So we add this offset 4000, and this is the absolute address of our new symbol. We can even rename an existing one. So let's check the syntax. So we have this 3D file, so we can use it against our .l file. So in terms of symbols, we can, for instance, try to rename one of the functions. So let's try to rename, for instance, our main. Why not? So main, and the new one will be main new. So far so good. Now let's try to invoke again the nm tool. Okay, so we are updating now this generated file. As you can see, we have renamed it already existing one. So we kept the same address, but the name is different. And of course, we have our new added symbol. So this Objcopy is very, very useful actually to manipulate different ELF as well as objects file. Thank you.